Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. So this is the long awaited proposal video. Yes, I understand that you want to see the video and just want to watch the video, but I need to give people the background story so you can really understand what happened. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So this is the background gist, okay? Prior to from the very beginning of the relationship, we had the proposal talk. He wanted to know my opinion about proposal. A lot of people of the school of thought that once you already know that you want to get married to each other from the beginning of the relationship, there's no need for proposal and all of that. So he wanted to know my own school of thought. So I told him that actually do not mind a proposal. Do you get? But I gave him a condition, and the condition is that I actually want to be very surprised. Like, it was very important to me because I hardly get surprised. When people plan surprises for me, I tend to have a clue before it happens. So I told him that I want it to be a surprise. So we had that talk earlier. And also, I I gave him a list of things, not a list of things, but like conditions, but not really like conditions, but things I feel should happen before we know that okay, we're ready to actually get married. Like we're actually ready to have the wedding. So I told him some conditions, and one of those conditions was that there are some people in my life. There are some people in my life that he should have met before he proposes. Not that he will propose, and at the end of the day those people will now be starting like just getting to know him. Do you get? So it was really important to me. So we had that like on the ground. So after those conditions had been met, I wasn't even really expecting the proposal at the point where it happened. But those conditions had already been met. Okay. So another background story is that I am signed into his email account. He is signed into my email account. So we see each other's like updates, and it wasn't actually intentional. What happened was that I wasn't very serious with my email. Not serious though. I was always missing emails, missing important things. So he like stepped in and decided to help me with that, sending my official emails. That was how the whole thing started. So I was signed into it, he was signed into mine. And at the point, I don't know what I did on my phone that my map, the map on my phone was showing his email. My calendar was like his email. What else? Every other thing was just like his. Even when I booked boats, so a lot of things were just happening. I don't know what I pressed or what I did. So one of those days now, I was, browsing on my phone and checking my search history. I saw things like proposals, shortlets in Lagos, how to go about a proposal, proposal ideas, proposal theme, and all of that. I was just like, wait, what is happening? And I was actually going to Lagos that period. I wanted to go to Lagos for like 2 weeks to do some things in Lagos. So I started to suspect, like, okay, I think this is about to happen. But again, I was like, maybe not. Maybe he's just trying to plan ahead. But when I was going to Lagos, trust me, I fixed my nails. At least that's the least I could have done. So I fixed my nails. So I went to Lagos. And then there's no way I'll share the story and not talk about Tribe. So Tribe is like a group of friends. His friends are now my friends by extension. So we have, or we used to have, like hangouts, okay, prayer hangouts, Bible study, and just fun hangouts. So that was like the plan, and all of them were in Lagos. I was the only one in Ibadan. So since I was going to be in Lagos for the 2 weeks, we were going to have the hangouts for like the 2 weekends I was going to be in Lagos. So when we are going for that first weekend own, I felt that was when the proposal was going to happen, honestly. In my heart, somewhere in my mind, I was just like, okay, maybe it will happen. And the thing is, after I saw those proposal things on his phone, I actually confronted him that I know what you're planning. And he was like, somebody cannot even try to surprise you and all of that. So I felt that okay, me saying it might have put him off, even if he was going to do it at that period. But I still had it in my mind that okay, it might happen. So went for that hangout. For that, I think it was prayer. Yeah, we had that prayer, and the whole hangout ended and there was no proposal. So after we left, the nails I fixed started removing. So I now stylishly told him that my nails are removing. No, do you think I should just remove everything? He said, if you're not comfortable with it, remove everything now. So I removed everything. And I stylishly asked him again that do you think I should fix another nails, like since those ones have since I've removed that particular one, And he was like, "And you know where to fix in Lagos, everything." He did not even try to encourage me to fix that nails. I felt okay, maybe he has postponed that plan. But somewhere in my mind, I was like, he might have it in plan. So the next week now, we're having just a fun hangout. That's how the hangout was going to be. And we're supposed to go to the amusement park. Oh my God, let me start from the morning of that Sunday. The morning of that Sunday, I think we actually woke up late or we dressed up late for church. So by the time we are going to church, we're already running late. Then the car broke down. No, the car did not broke that broke. The car did not break down, but I think the tire had a problem or something, so they had to fix the tire. By the time they finished all of those things, we were already late for church, so we just had to turn back and go back home. So we go back home, and he now started being timekeeper. We need to dress up by so time. We should be at the park. We should. I was like, and this is just hangouts. And why are you like taking it seriously and trying to make sure everybody keeps up to time? And I said, no, no, no. He just wants everybody to be ready. And the way he was acting all serious, I was like, okay, it looks like something is about to go down, go down. So I started to like, okay, still suspect. So intentionally, because I wore a gown to church, and I was like, even if he's going to propose, not me wearing this gown, because there are some clothes in my life that I can wear the life. So that particular gown, that gown is for my convocation. I like the gown. The gown is still somewhere. Like I like the gown, yeah. So I was like, I'm not in this gown. So I was like, even if he wants to propose, I didn't really have the clothes there, like the perfect clothes. So I was like, okay. I intentionally went to go and change to a jean and t-shirt. And the t-shirt is one of those t-shirts because my business, my brand, I customize t-shirts and I made a mistake on someone's order, so I had to do another one. So that's like the mistake t-shirt I was wearing. I want jean, I want the life. I want standard that favor gave me. Oh my god. I want that standard. I really like that standard. I want it so much. So that was like the dressing I had on without the nails. So I was like, he will not even he will not even want to propose to me this way. So whatever it is he's planning, I don't know if I was trying to stop the plan in my head, but I just didn't want to know. Like, I don't want it to happen when I'm aware. So I went to the park now, and unfortunately that day we could not do anything because the weather was not good, and we could not do outdoor events or outdoor games, and that's what we're intentionally, I mean, majorly there for. So we had to now go. So we're thinking, okay, let's go to ICM instead of just not going anywhere. So we started going to ICM. Then on the way, I can't really remember what happened, but I know we had to turn back and just go to a restaurant to get some snacks. I can't remember why. Maybe because, okay, still this time issue. I think it was 4 p.m. So they were like, if we go to ICM, we'll not be able to come back before 4. All of them were just mentioning a particular time. And I was like, this time, what's happening? At first, I kept quiet, but I didn't know when I just spoke out like, this one you are mentioning 4. What is happening by 4? I mean, I already knew. I said, what is happening by 4? Then there was silence in the car. Then someone else said, we're praying by 4. But it's not a problem. We can always pray in the car. And that one, I could not dispute it because Caleb Dada Ministries workers pray like back to back. So I felt okay. They probably had like a prayer meeting that period. So I could not dispute it. So we started going home. Immediately we got home. Okay, I said we got home. So we started going. And then by the time we got to the junction of where we're going, he now started saying things like, oh, he wants to branch at the supermarket to get some things for his siblings because the previous week that we hung out, he did not get things for them. And I mentioned that he should have gotten something. So he said he wants to get something for his siblings. I said, you're not leaving today. You're not leaving the next day. I don't think it was on Monday. I can't remember. That you still have time to get. He said, no, he's just trying to think ahead, plan ahead. I said, okay, now, no problem. So immediately we got to the supermarket, he came down. And then others in the car were like, follow him, you have to go with him because I was actually tired that day. I wanted to just sleep. They were saying I should follow him. So I started to suspect that why must I follow him? Because normally if anybody wants to get anything at the supermarket, everybody will come down. Everybody will go there together. So I was like, why is it just two of us? So I knew that something was definitely going on. So we got to the place and he started rigmaroling. I think he wanted to get, I can't remember what he wanted to get, but he now started going round and round, claiming he didn't know where they put it in that store. So I was like, let's ask one of the attendants now. He was sure going around. Me, I sure went to ask them, please, we need so thing. So they took us to the place, or maybe they told us it was not available. I can't remember. Then he got those things, and at the counter, he went back again and said, "Oh, he wants to check something." He went upstairs, went downstairs. I sure knew that he was buying time, and it was annoying me because I know what is about to happen. I hate when I just know, like, so the thing was already putting Kamilara. It was already paining me, like, see the way I'm dressed and everything. I wasn't so happy. So I put pressure on him, like, let's go. Why are you delaying? He said he wanted to show me something in the mart again. Went to go and be showing me maybe milk and Milo that this is the size he buys or something. I was like, guy. So we now finally, when he got to the counter, when it was time to pay, he was even delaying again. I was like, please move to the front and let's go. I want to go home. Then he now bought and we got out. He now said, instead of taking a bike, let's trek. I said, this is someone that doesn't even like me to stress. And it was a sunny day. Like, we'll check on that. And I was like, okay. Oh. I didn't want to now be too much of a problem and make it so obvious. I was like, okay, let's trek, no problem. Then we started trekking. But that was walking at a very slow pace. I was like, what's going on? And if you know me well, you know I can be very fast. Like walking, everything, I'm fast. I shall slow down. We shall almost got to the place. Only for him to now say, "Oh, Toby said, oh, sorry, I mentioned your name. Now. Somebody said you should get something again." No, I said, we're definitely not going back to that mart, to that supermarket. Now said, no problem. Now, there was another one that was almost directly opposite where we're actually going to meet them, that we should just go there. So we entered there again. Same thing was happening. He was going round and round. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Me, that particular supermarket, I'd been there before. So I just went to the section where we're going and pointed, okay, this is what we want. We're not going to waste time here. This is what we want. So he now said, he's not sure what flavor to buy. If it's cold. And I was, oh yeah, call now. I think he said there was no airtime on his phone or something. And I gave him my phone, I should call. Then he called and we shall got that one and we left. When we're now about to enter the place, he now said, because I think I was holding a bottle of water, a bottle of water. So he now said, why are you holding this? Bring it, let me hold, because we bought some things and he was carrying most of the things already. I think I was just carrying one bag. He collected the one bag, collected the bottle of water. So I knew that he was just preparing me for the entrance. Well, at that point, there was nothing I could do. Will I run away? No. I shall followed him, acting like I didn't know what was happening. So when we were about to enter the place, it was like a pizza place. I already saw from, because it's all this glass restaurant, so I could see the people inside. I saw people holding camera, everything. I was like, God, so this is actually happening. So I entered, and the crowd, God, not really crowd, but even the staffs were holding phone, everybody camera. Oh my God. Guess what my reaction was? You'll find out in the video. So enjoy the video. you guys have seen how I reacted, right? It's not your regular reaction, man. I just didn't know how to react. I saw Ola, Kemi. Kemi was like the mastermind of the whole thing because the proposal happened where she lives. So Kemi was there, Midena event, tribe, people showed up and I was not happy that some of my really close friends were not there. I was not so happy. I was not happy with the way I was dressed with my mistake t-shirt and sandals. I wasn't so happy with that. But anyways, it happened. It got me a black ring like I've always wanted. I was so happy with that. And gave me so much joy. After the whole thing, after the whole proposals and taking of pictures, we hung out and we just hung out and people had to go back to their houses. And yeah, that was it. That's all about the proposal. So now came the question, did you know? I kept saying, I knew. At first, I didn't want to say I know. So I said, I had a feeling. But when we spoke, I said, Baba, I knew everything, everything. So yeah, that's how the proposal happened. Thank you so much for watching. At this point, if you're watching this video and you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please do because there are very interesting content coming your way. And to my OGs, thank you so much for always watching my videos. Thank you for staying by me. Thank you so much for watching this video once again. I know I say thank you a lot, but it is what it is. So see you in my next video. Bye.